it's nice to have those guys on the team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates. Right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the side. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Lost one deep down the right side. Holds it in down the sideline. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Hurricane. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. Out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Clemson's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going, though.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to around him play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So,
Intercepted a turnover in their own territory. And how about that play? Even with the short return, they're in the red zone. They've got it at the 17.
man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback on the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that one. He'll find his way out and maybe put it beyond. Timeout call here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Doesn't quite make it to the first down. He's going short. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Now seeing these early season top 25 matchups, you can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity's going to be big too, David, because
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Fires to the big zone. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. It'll be third and long. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down.
Season, and this one is no different. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the trip.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Canes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it up to 39. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got his man on the run.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later.
Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Oh, he's got it. And once he got away from the end, shot and catch it. When that receiver got free, it was
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback. You have my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. You watch us throw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he stands for the ball. But great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Some really tough running there. Gets it to the 45-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Finding an escape route.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It put so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so well.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
They'll leave it with him.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's get the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right back to him on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they got great teams.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush.
Turning it on! He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
How about that stuff? This dude is in fuego. Over 100 yards receiving already. You could tell there's a matchup they like, and they're going to exploit it, continuing to feature this wide receiver who's just chewing up yards.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop him.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Off play action. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Miami! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end. If rest and gets in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's gone downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Power football with the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the screen set up. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick release on the RPO. You want to talk about right on your feet. Man, can he get through there? He's down to the 37th. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center in that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive with it.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks. There we go. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Use There's the play fake. Now a throw. Here comes the heat.
Settle for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead ball. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive together and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Looking to throw again. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now he will move 4th down. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. To the air on second down. He's got the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong, pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it away. Solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Sets up the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take off to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now, Luke Jordan Kevin with a halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
And the Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Working that wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. And Clemson might just be rolling out another dude at quarterback. They've had 3 guys throw for more than 10,000 yards, including the great Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, and it feels like every year you're going, okay, yeah, that guy, he's next. He's next in line to be that dude because they do a good job with their QBs and finding them, recruiting them, and then developing them and really using their skill sets great. That's why Clemson had that stretch of such dominance in college football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. On target. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Speeding down the left side. And the defense got it. The tag.
coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Louisiana Tech.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Kamara.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quick. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yards for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Wants to throw it. Fires to the midfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to swing it forward on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. Hunt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Reads it, fires complete. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Good use of the big fella. Go through your professions real quick. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive charge.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry, that defense has to be ready.
To the ground from the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Canes will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the heat pits. They knock him down.
Defense just simply not overlooked by the play action. Oftentimes an offense will open the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to go what's in front, just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Unloads quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. Here comes Clemson with another first down. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws to the tight end. Working over right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The first down for the offense. Pulls and fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he drops the throw. It's complete. He's got some space. They finally get to him. One play there to pick up the first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll do it himself. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tackle on one early. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
He'll keep it himself. That's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's in the touchdown, Tiger. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Sets up the throw. Under fire. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Flies it out of the air. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It'll be third and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And the Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being gone. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 11 over Fresno State. You'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Sweet cut there. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on second down. Quick strike complete. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Miami! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it. There we go. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. As they try to finish the deal. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Absolutely. And they'll push that one down a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. You chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Smith! Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Really disciplined job by the Carpers unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Canes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down. Just keep slinging it. Pressure all the way to the quarterback and down he goes at the 24. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. On a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up here short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's not all doing so bad off the right upright and through. This is now a 7-point game.
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left. So you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation. Let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number one team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving on.
Yes, you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number one, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season. And you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
defenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. Between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. Bringing sports, I'm Dennis Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Lindstrom. Let's get this thing going.
The Sooners will kick this away to start us off.
Bringing it out, it's Worthy. And he stopped with the 18. Turner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Bulldogs offense is on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks were going head-to-head. Very important they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Comes back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
That's exactly what we're going to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you've got some momentum going here in this offense. What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And that's a solid game if the defense able to bring him down. Again, he makes a 2nd and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's made on the right side. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Dogs will line up to lead it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. The Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, pounding in zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Signs a quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Listen to the crowd energy here. This is a tough time for visitors. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He makes the grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Big throw misses his mark there, incomplete. That's getting set up. Here's 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the...
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, they can't hang on to him. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to run the running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying over play. 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. They're looking to throw it. That's incomplete. And here comes the news. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Georgia, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running back grabs it on a screen, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. The Bulldogs up the line to start a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. This is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect them. The Bulldogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And now the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And it's the first down. It's like a 2nd inches. It sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. That's needing to keep this drive up. It's a 3rd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Defense setting up for a 2nd down play. So we hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. They jumped after an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And we're going to smother it right at the line for no gain. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And the Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Receiver brought down. Short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Here on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. And the crowd coming to Mayfield trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And it's caught. He's tackled just short of down. Good job by the defense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. You got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend the lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a handoff. He gets loose. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 42. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years. This young man is living up to that tradition today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the ball in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They try the middle, but stuck. No gain. An important third down and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
See if they can have a little one after. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Now momentum is scoring that touchdown. Now the football team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Sooners offense is back on the field. Their last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, you milk the clock. And you do that again. They stop them after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. For the offense, this is a third and manageable here on the 25-yard line. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Second down after that one in the previous part. He drops back in the gun. Short throw in that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over this time, right at the line. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection quarter on this play. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. It's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt man's out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it's good enough for a first down.
Just a really quick play here to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anyone.
A broken tackle on the first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the can.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Y'all toss it to the line to run the hurry up. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there. The offense right from the line. Playing with tempo now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Put forward the flat. It's a screen. Make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. First down at the 23. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And the ball is hauled in. They'll bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. And get a little bit closer to the marker. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here we go. Third and short in the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Hand off to the single back. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the mark. So maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Takes the grab. It's Sanders. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that catch. Completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. And what a play for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense will take the first half of the half. Tough strategy here. Stand down with that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. One of those critical third-down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on it. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath for the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Collins now at the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the ultimate offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll stop him behind the line for loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And look at the quick cut. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense will need to convert a 30 short on the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Makes a quick round. They bring him down after a short game there. Defense cannot get off the field. Long drive continues. Hand it off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25 or field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. And the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with the size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark. Inches away. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Catch made on the left side. And it's out of bounds after a decent game. Second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Sooners. And the route is on.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
They'll try to add to the lead now with pt3. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
34, Georgia, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback will throw it off the running back's option. He'll get him down, but that's a nice play. Brings the ball for 43. Stein getting set up. Here's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Good completion to the tight end.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, he's got some big yards.
They move the ball to 38 and earn a first set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. And a spin move there before he's tackled. He picks up a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds. It's a 1st and 10 play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and lead this game.
I know they're still trailing, but that score
try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma, 34, Georgia, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. At the 22. Good job by the Cambridge team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle quickly after the catch. He's short of the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Going to scramble now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
He's going to take a shot down the left side.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Defense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. He brings up fourth down now. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's tackled short of the 30. That's good for a first down. The Bulldogs closer to the line. One to hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. For the receiver. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a first down. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display where a whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught inside the 30 and still That's a personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Second down coming up.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Now they got up second and goal. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Goes out to stiff arm. He's fouled at the 23. That's solid coverage. Receivers offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Handoff to the back.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They're going to run it here. The game is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. He hands it off from the gun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line scrimmage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw.
I love this defense when they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Pass not complete. Here's the second down play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. A short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Drop off top of the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. He stopped and gets a first down. Dogs are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. It's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Nice play across the middle by the running back. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbound so that clock will keep ticking.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. It's another deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Offense operating from the pistol. Grinding away on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Jets receiver trying to find some room. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Behind the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, it's incomplete. Very intercepted. Missed opportunity. Much needed takeaway there. And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, it's a great way to start this drive. They got a long way to go. You need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, somehow get the ball back, and then do it again. So the clock is your enemy. So we got to move down the field in a hurry.
Dogs at the line in the hurry-up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Successful formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Makes a nice move there. And the runner says out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to bring up the first down. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make a tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Georgia, 27.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And to put the ball last time, now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. They'll look at it 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible with their offense. The back's got it. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Chris, anytime you can go on the road in college football and get a win, it is a major success. They're in victory formation. See the fans now heading to the exits.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. This is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Seminoles will put total runner to crank us up. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Michigan's offense will have the first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Wolverines in the hurry.
They knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football. They've got a pass rush. This quarterback is going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets
Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and he'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this game.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and his veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And that one's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, dropped it. What a missed opportunity. Michigan Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed, and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on fourth down at the door. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cooks. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. With the catch, it's Cooks. Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to find his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Going for it all. Touchdown Wolverine. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they've got to get a drive going here. They bring him down with a big play on the sticks. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working the right side. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they didn't get it forward and inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Keeps it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark it out of bounds at the 23. And the Wolverines head quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man to the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice the safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's going to
On 3rd and short, just trying to get it up for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation, picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got him. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. To the air on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for you. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to sneak it.
You've seen this a couple of times on this drive. I think they had success with the quarterback sneaking. There's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's fine.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Nothing going right for the this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down to the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. It's on target and complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second to get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Gives it on the option. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Nice move to keep running. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Got enough space. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and make some explosive plays. I mean, the passing game is obviously the easiest, but Jesse, get more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. The Seminoles want to move quickly. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick release on the RPO. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. And here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. He's got him this time. And they're able to make the tackle. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. On over the middle. It's Cook. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. They're going to stop him short. And, man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Seminoles come up with a 1st and 10. Showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a catch at the 15. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house.
Involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 of getting them back in the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they draw it closer. It's 21-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Notre Dame escaped with the victory. And I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close.
From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on!
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll ride the hot hand. This junior for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's moved down. They boot it away. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the yoke? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Punt is on its way. Cover guys do their job, and they get stopped with the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Motion from the wideout. Hand off from the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. And how about the efficiency on that? And it'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the goal. Caught close to the marker, it's Cook. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Jones. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try a field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that will extend their lead even further.
Michigan 24, Florida State 10.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. From from a couple of yards deep. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Michigan offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling you, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, if you're pounding the rock, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll try to run for it. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Gives it on the option. Defense goes down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Wolverines racing to the line in a hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Quick step and go. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
On play action. Still on his feet. It's complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they breaks into the open. And it looks as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out with full steam, and the defense finally got him.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. motion from the wide receiver. He's looking to throw. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense in dire need of a touchdown is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Seminoles! Right in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard. High level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen for themselves on a critical 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll go to the sweep. They bring him down, and now before he's in, they pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it. This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Seminoles will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense? You can drop 7 guys in coverage, only rush 4, and still get out. That makes you feel good if you're pretty good.
And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost the fire on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass and take it quick. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. They march in on third down if they don't. Under fire. He'll just throw it away and it'll be fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Inside the 45. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the corner.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He works his way inside, but will be down at the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hard running there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Wolverines will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Seminoles have it back up, trying to get that offensive spear flaming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside kid. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes are thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Utah found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Salt Lake City. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back to attack.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Wolverines will hunt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Seminoles have it back up, trying to get that offensive spear flaming. Off-play action on 1st down. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Got a man, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that 1st down mark. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They're going to ride this running back. Defense holds their ground. Pick up him a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. do something to save themselves here. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Just keep swinging it. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off the play fake on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. Big sack here on the field. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's caught. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wide out. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll try to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Michigan. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown run. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Oh, he's getting
the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late. Second down, they'll go to the air. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch along the sideline and steps out of bounds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on third down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On a little time, lets it go. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. A quick tackle made, and he's got it ready for the first down. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
Man, they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll run the toss. Running to Green. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just threw it out away to avoid disaster. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop for the return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This feels like 4th down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. And the Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Spartans. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Notre Dame escaped with the victory. I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win. But I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play is A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Power football with the one. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Through the defense. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. They went for the big play and lead it out payoff. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
Doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened. The defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And he made that extra point, the wet tie, no problem at all. He marched 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Right back to the well. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout call here by the defense is the first one they've used this head. This quarterback part of their running game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. It's a reverse. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 6th play of the drive coming up. Holds and fires complete. And the defense drags him down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. High ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll test the right side. Nice move there. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. All the way out to the 33-yard that bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
He's got his man across the middle, and they're able to get him on the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they turn it into a defensive score. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wants a big play here late. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it when he's panicking every really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. But find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.